I really wanted to capture some of the things that people found themselves attached to in older cars. And it wasn't really the whole car that I was seeking, you know, so I didn't look at like a Corvette and say, all right, I want to make a car that looks like a Corvette. It was like I was looking for those little tiny aspects that make the Corvette, or the Mustang or whatever car it would be, right? That people consider a classic or exotic or interesting in some way.
I guess if you could take everything that you like from every car and be able to put it together, then you could probably end up with something like this. The overall design, in my opinion, is totally different from anything else, but yet there's a lot of similarities that it has with other vehicles.
What I like about the Blade is it's bringing that power like all your supercars, but it's also bringing the technology side and the luxury and everything. I mean, we've got this brand new dash setup that's all digital and nice big 17-inch screen that monitors everything. It's running the 5.0 Coyote motor with twin turbos that's going to be pushing anywhere from 750 to 800 horsepower.
The screen itself is actually the complete control center for the car. It allows the driver to do everything from adjust the radio to their air conditioner to their suspension, their ride, the ride type, all from that one centralized location.
You always hear about 50-50 weight balance, okay? This does it for you. Get in, initialize the car. It will sequentially balance your car 50-50, right, left, forward, back. It's all computer controlled and manual control. So if you want to tweak it, you can tweak it.
This is actually one of the first suspensions that I'm aware of that you'll be able to control completely electronically from within the car or even from an Android system. So if you have an Android phone, you'll be able to actually adjust your shocks from your phone without ever even having to tap into the system itself.
I mean, I've seen Vettes and Vipers, and they look cool with all their little gizmos and gimmicks, but nothing that we're seeing that we're putting into the Blade. We're putting a lot more into the Blade that bumps it up.
Our last week has been crazy, I guess. No matter how much work you put in advance, you get to about your last week to 2 weeks, and everything just starts coming together.
We're going through a one-day, basically a reassembly of the car and trying to get as much on the car as possible before we send it out to get the finishing touches on the bodywork.
We've got the suspension in, we've got it finally installed. We've been waiting on that for a while. The turbos, the exhaust for the turbos was ceramic coated and is back and ready to be put into the car. We still have to get the interior put together. The interior guy will actually be working at the same time as the wrap guys at their shop in order to try to get two things done at once so we can make sure we get this done.
Once we get it back from that, we have about 3 days prior to leaving for SEMA that all of the last minute things go in, the computers go in, all of the tires get to go and be polished and put on. We're hot and heavy at it, but we're ready to go SEMA.